have another lower body workout coming your way. Something for you to get up, to get your body moving, to strengthen, to burn those muscles, so that you don't feel like you're sitting on the couch, like you're stuck inside the whole time. So take a listen to these exercises, the format, and then get to it, get to work. Now, this setup is Tabata style. Tabata means 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. We're gonna do 6 rounds of that. 6 rounds of 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off for the same exercise, then you're gonna move on. This one's kind of fun. It's kind of 2 exercises targeting the same area as you go throughout. So if you go through and do the first 2 and feel like your glutes and quads are really burning, that is the point. So let's get through to the exercises. First one up is squat jumps. We've done squat jumps plenty of times. So here's good reminder for you. Feet shoulder width apart, or whatever's comfortable for your squat stance. Sit down into those hips, jump up, land nice and soft, go right into that next rep. Notice, I don't land hard, we don't want to land locked knee. Even if you're planning on stopping, you finish that last rep and you're going to stop, I want you to allow yourself a little bit of a catch. It's so much easier on your joints. Please, 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 save your knees, save your hips, save your ankles. From the side, it looks like this. Chest stays up, land nice and soft. Jumping isn't for all of us though, I get that. So if you can't jump, or you shouldn't be jumping, then I just want bodyweight squats, go through the motions. Push the hips down, do everything but the jump. Go as fast as you can so you get that heart rate up. Then we go to a wall sit. With a wall sit, back is going to be up against the wall. You are going to slide down, hips are at 90 degrees, knees are right over the ankles. I'm pressing through. I'm going to raise my toes because that's going to add a little bit more work, and it's going to ensure that I don't get out here. Make sure that back stays flat. You don't want those knees to come in. You also don't want them to get too wide. Some people do wall sits like this. Yes, it's easier, but not on your body. Then we go to lunge jumps. You will do 3 rounds on one leg and then 3 rounds on the other. I want you to stay on one leg for those 3 rounds before you switch to the next leg, okay? So here, jump up, land nice and soft. Same thing as a squat jump, you just took out the other leg. Land nice and soft, drop right into the next rep, even if you're stopping. From the side, into it, land right back down. If you shouldn't be lunging, or lunge jumping, let's say, I want you to just go with a lunge pulse. As quickly as you can, driving through that heel. Then we go to the next exercise, a 3-way lunge tap. You're going to start with your feet right underneath the hips. Bend the knees just a little bit. You're going to tap forward, tap to the side, tap to the back. Tap forward, side, back. There's really only 3 directions you can go with lunge. Forward, side, back. But what I want you to do is, again, just like with the lunge jumps, I want you to stay on the same leg for 3 rounds in a row before you switch to that next leg. 3 rounds, your legs will be perfectly balanced, but it gives a little bit more of a burn and really adds to the work capacity of that leg being worked. Then we go to glute kick ups. Glute kick ups. You're going to be on all 4s, pick a leg to start with. You are going to keep the knee bent, lead with the heel up toward the ceiling, and back down. Up and back down. Driving that heel up, notice I don't kick back this way, it doesn't go to a 45 degree. My foot stays flexed, my knee stays bent, I have 90-degree angles, I'm kicking straight up. This is, again, one where you're going to stay 3 rounds in a row, then switch for the last 3 rounds. Work capacity, let's really, really, really burn out the muscles. Next exercise is good mornings. Good mornings. Feet go under the hips, back stays nice and flat. Push the hips back. I've talked with a lot of people about this. Put yourself in front of a wall so that you have to push, I would say you go about 6 inches away from the wall. Push your butt back to touch that wall. A little bit of a knee bend. I know that's a hard angle for you guys to see with this video, so I'm going to do it sideways. Push hips straight back. Notice they're at the same level the whole time. Press through the heels, push the hips forward as you stand up. Make sure back stays flat. I want you to think about squeezing those upper arms into your sides so that back stays nice and flat. Think you're trying to hold a piece of paper underneath those arms. Then, single leg high knee. Everyone's favorite goofy looking exercise. Pick a leg to start with. 3 rounds on one side, 3 rounds on the other. Here, you are going to drive knee up, high knee on one leg. This leg really just kind of bounces up and down off the floor. Doesn't do a whole lot. Everything stays the same. You can still pump your arms like you would with high knees. Then, front foot elevated lunge pulse. Go to a stair, a stack of books, a small box. I don't want anything bigger than a stair, so a coffee table might be too big for you. Front foot elevated in that lunge position, and we're going to pulse up and down. If the pulsing bothers a knee, bothers a hip, I want you to just sit down into that lunge and hold it. Now, here's the deal with pulses. This is what I see from a lot of people, is they like to pulse from the easiest position. Well, of course, it's hard. What I want you to do is I want you to be at the bottom and pulse from the bottom to halfway up, back to the bottom, halfway, bottom, halfway. That's really gonna burn out your legs. Stay 3 rounds on one side, then 3 rounds on the other. Then we go to lateral lunges. These ones, I'll leave it up to you. If you wanna go back and forth each rep, perfectly fine. If you wanna stay 3 rounds on one leg and then switch for the last 3 on the other leg, not a problem. Feet are nice and wide. Toes stay pointed forward. You are going to push, choose the leg you want to start with. Push the hips back and into that leg. This leg stays straight, drive up, and switch. Sit back, press through the heel to drive up. Notice, my chest stays up, I'm not tipping over at the waist. Here's what it looks like from a side view. Push the hips back, and drive back up. Last but not least, we've got to add a little core in. Leg raises. Tuck the hands underneath the hips. Legs are straight. Pull head and shoulder blades off the floor to pull that back nice and flat. Slowly raise and lower those legs. Squeeze at that core, keep that back flat the whole time. Nose up toward the ceiling so that back stays nice and flat and core stays engaged. Tabata is one of my favorite styles of exercise. I think it's fun. It's great to get competitive with yourself, to really push yourself to meet a number of reps per round. Plus they're short rounds, and you get it done fairly quickly. So enjoy this workout, burn out those legs, have a great workout, and make the most of it. So enjoy it, stay healthy.